Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Burnstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. On first down, it's play action. Swarm by the pass rush, a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
We go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Caught behind the line. It's Price. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
It's a rough opening possession. They're now backed up. It's third and a mile. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Punting, ready to move it away. And it's taken at the 45. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Give it to the back. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. Past the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum change.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Gonzalez. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, Third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Down the middle, it's Reynolds. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Nittany Lions offense is on the move now. Running back with the football. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Hayes. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route man. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back, get the first down in this 3rd and short, and see what you can do from here.
Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half, and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
We're going to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. We misfire in the pass as time in the period runs out. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Touchdown, Penn State, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. And now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looking for a deep completion. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They always seem to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Direct snap to the back. He's got room to run. Here he goes. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
You're talking about this defense stepping up, first and goal, and they get the pass break up, making sure every yard is earned.
Line for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
QB keeps it himself. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for a man. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Point after, up and good. Turner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a 2nd interception today.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. 4th down coming up.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here's the toss play. Fights off a defender. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. 2nd down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. This one's going to fall incomplete, brings up 4th down. And a player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout while they check him out. And they'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. The returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on a jet sweep. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Good enough for 1st down yardage. 2-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Handoff from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the 1st down.
Here's the target, and it's complete. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. The completion makes it 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver...
It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. First down. They're going to throw the football. And they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half. Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out. It's Smith. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So it's second down and long here from the 13.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Looking for a gap. It's Hayes. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Wide open downfield. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Makes the grab. It's Price. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. They break it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first steps.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Price. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. It was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains 10 after that miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pop over the middle. It's Reynolds. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Nice grab. It's Hayes. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Signs the quick throw. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. To begin the final quarter of this playoff game, they'll go up top. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You'd love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Look out, he's in the clear. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterback's in rhythm.
Refuses to go down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. He keeps it. QB draw. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the return will be brought down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points. It did.
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's swarmed by the defense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So now it's 3rd and short from the +24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. There's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the offense will just take a knee. Second down after that previous play. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.